Four Lords quest chain, out and authored, really is an outstanding questline about grief. Only the way it starts, you wouldn't think so. Who would have thought the Warrior of Light would elicit so much feeling in such an interesting side quest? The quest chain begins by speaking with Soroban, where he says he received a missive from someone requesting our presence. But we need to open something called Hell's Lid and defeat the Oni there. Well, it turns out that this Oni is someone called Genbu, and Genbu wished to simply test our might in this situation. Oh ho ho, a marvelous performance, truly marvelous. But then you did the best, the Lord of Revel. Wait, are these the guys that invited us? By the Kami, a talking turtle. I don't even know where to begin with that one. Me either. I trust you will forgive me for my deception. 'Tis something of a far eastern tradition. The testing of strength and so forth. A bit rote, perhaps, but anyway, welcome to Risen Temple. I am Genbu, guardian of this sacred place and leader of our little collective. Genbu? The self-same Genbu of the tale of Tenzen? One of the Four Lords? Gasp. Under normal circumstances, I would assume you named for the legendary being, but clearly this is anything but normal. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would meet a talking turtle. The pause, like, you realize what you are, right? Here, we learn that after a period of time, or roughly 1,000 years, a beast gains a measure of divinity and becomes something called an auspice. We learn that the divinity that Genbu has is the ability to see the future, and the future is apparently on fire, which is why we've been called here. Genbu reveals why we've been called here using words that you will have a lot of fun hearing me try to say for the first time. The Aramitama. I'm pretty sure I nailed that. Sure. The Primal Rage, and the Nigamitama, the Boundless Calm. These elemental forces comprise the soul of an auspice, and it is only when they are in balance that we are truly ourselves. So basically really angry and really calm. Got it. Also, over great spans of time, or when caught in the midst of tumultuous events, this balance may be disrupted, and the soul may be divided. An auspice overcomes by the Aramitama is a wild, feral thing, all the more dangerous for their divinity. Calamity and catastrophe invariably follow, tremors and floods which destroy men's works. Auspices can bring about these natural disasters? How frightening. We learn that the Aramitama is a primal rage that once succumbed to, you cannot come back from. Koryu was the auspice mentioned by Genbu here that succumbed to the Aramitama and almost caused a fiery maelstrom long ago. Tenzen, a friend of each of the Four Lords, led a fight against Koryu, where he gave his life sealing away Koryu. However, the wards are failing and the Four Lords must be summoned to return the wards to bind Koryu, or Koryu will get out and destroy everything. This is where our character comes into the story here, as Genbu informs us that the remaining Four Lords have nearly succumbed to their own Aramitama, and the only way to stop it is to engage them in combat and allow that rage to be released, hence why they need such a strong fighter here. Each of the Lords, however, has their own fight against their grief in relation to losing Tenzen, being gone, and their fear of me replacing him due to trying to bring them together again and fight Koryu. They each recall their past with Tenzen, his kindness, and how he gave them a home and purpose. Byakko was an outcast, and a tiger of great power that was hunted by man. Tenzen, a fellow outcast, befriended the tiger, and they eventually traveled together. Suzaku was compared to a bird of legend and was believed to give the gift of immortality. Tenzen looked upon her as a friend. He eventually gave his life to set the wards for Koryu, and Suzaku wished she had the ability to provide him with this immortality that everybody believed she had, which, with time, she eventually developed this ability to give. Honestly, I think this is the worst grief to bear out of them all. Seiryu was worshipped by their people on an island. However, when the calamity came, they believed they were the source of this struggle and began offering them people up as a sacrifice. Times improved, not of Seiryu's own doing, and more people were brought to sacrifice. This led to Seiryu to eventually being hunted, and of course, Tenzen arrived to fight him. Apparently, Tenzen was the only person to beat him in combat and gain the respect of Seiryu. Now, while I'm out battling and restoring 3 of the 4 Lords and learning about their grief, Genbu is in training Soroban. We're not sure what or why is being trained at this point, but we know he is undergoing transformations, chanting, and we even at times don't see what he's doing. Here, Soroban attempts to become an auspice, and in one moment is consumed by the Aramitama, and we learn that Soroban has a great deal of potential. Here, we also learn about Genbu. Genbu has told us about his ability to see the future, but no one could speak with him. Tenzen took the time to hear him, as he could actually speak with him, and eventually saves a whole village. Following this, they all traveled together, using their abilities as auspices and Genbu's ability to see the future to save people, which eventually led to Tenzen's sacrifice to seal away Koryu. Now that the Aramitama has been quelled in the Four Lords are assembled, and the wards that bind Koryu appear to be breaking. Now that Soroban has also had his training, and we also appear to be here and refuse to leave, let's see what happens here with this fight against Koryu.
Hold nothing in reserve. Summon all your strength. Only then can we hope to triumph over our mad brother. How come Genbu doesn't have like a human face like the other three do? Wait, did they intentionally drop the ward? Were the wards? It worked. I can feel it. The wards are mended, strengthened. Yeah, right. It looked like they got dropped. Dead. Eighth umbral calamity. Boom. Game over. What is he? He's a giraffe? He's a horse? He's a big horse giraffe thing? No, no, no. Even now, after everything we have endured, everything that has made us stronger, how can we fail? All shall burn. He just shoots beams of light from his head? Oh! Genbu? Genbu! It will be impossible for us three alone to bind him, but we can hold him at bay for a time. Flee this place. No, I'm with you. We cannot, we will not. Maybe you cannot bind him, but together we can defeat him. I like how he's looking down at me like, what? Fool! A hero you may be, but Koryu is an opponent none can defeat. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? You, I killed you once before, Samurai. I will kill you again. Try it. What happened? How are we not dead? Tataru? Tenzen? Wait, was he like trapped in there with him? Holy shit, he's back. Was he trapped inside us? How many people are inside us? Brother, sister, now is our chance to restore the wards. How? Even in this weakened state, without Genbu, we do not stand a chance. Nah, Soroban's got it. Get him, Soroban. You've been training for this your whole life. Soroban, come away from there before you get hurt. Nah, he's ready. He's got it. He's a ninja turtle. If I do not act, then our lives are forfeit anyway. Ours and everyone else in the Ruby Sea. You got it.
Get him. What is he doing? This is the ritual he performed incorrectly before, when he summoned a great tortoise kami into his body. I see it now. He offers himself to Genbu. I can feel his presence returning. But if Soroban does this, then his own soul will be... Wait, is he forfeiting? Wait. I would rather you not say it aloud. Otherwise, I might have second thoughts. Believe me, I know the consequences, and I accept them. Farewell, my friends, and please look after Tamamizu. Soroban, wait, what? Worry not, Soroban. We will not let it be for nothing. So wait, is Genbu gonna go into his body? So he forfeited his soul so they could do it? So Tenzen's the fifth lord, not Koryu. Or is Koryu technically the fifth lord, and we're just defeating them now? Man, he's a very angry person. Perhaps one day, many thousands of years from now, but not this day. Be gone! Because he was screaming burn, in case anybody missed that. He wants everything to burn. So he's sealed away, so he's still alive, which means he could come back as a threat. Oh, but Soroban's gone. What the frick, dude? And Tenzen's obviously gone. They've been dead for a long time. Honestly, what a great way to end this tale, with the exception of losing Soroban. However, in the coming dialogue options, we learn that Soroban is actually fine. Apparently, Soroban had been training this whole time to become equal or stronger than Genbu, so when summoned, his soul would not be forfeit when Genbu took over, but they would merely share. There's also an immense measure of relief across the four lords, as not only is Koryu sealed away, but they each appear to have moved on from their grief around Tenzen, finding a measure of closure and seeing him again, and their interactions with us as the Warrior of Light. I'm glad to have been a part of this journey, even if it is just a small part. Now, the final matter. What happens with Soroban and Genbu? And with that, I take my leave. So, Soroban, will you really stay here and not return to Tamamizu? Well, I did agree to become the next Genbu. For the duration of this training, I would have him remain here. It will be a long, hard road, believe you me, and I intend to spend my remaining years guiding him. All 500 or so. And there you have it. I hope I can impose upon you to deliver Bunshin the news. I guess. I mean, who else is going to? Wait, 500 years? As in you will be here for another 5 centuries? I thought you said the enchantment would fade ere long. These things are relative, and what's with that tone of yours anyway? You should be honored to be the beneficiary of my sage tutelage. Foolish turtle. You're the turtle too, an old, tiny, crabby ghost turtle. Get out of my head! This is going to be a really long 500 years for them. There's something a little frightening about watching them fight with themselves. That's a little disturbing. Maybe we should leave them alone for a while. He's gonna go insane. And with that, we have the finale of the Four Lords. I don't know if what's happened to Soroban is a good thing or an imprisonment. I just hope we see him again sometime in the future. What a wonderful question, and I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me to explore the world of grief that was the Four Lords. We can all take a lesson from this questioning. I'll catch you guys in the next one.